Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you coming, Dr. Brown. We're from Georgia. I'm Mac McDowell from Decatur, Georgia. My congressman is Tom Price. Mm-hmm. My senators are Isaacson and Chambliss. Can you give us some help on how we can contact these Blue Dogs and get past the idea that, oh, you're not a constituent, I don't want to hear from you? Can you give us some help on how to beat that down?
Yes, sir. The best way to do that is, did everybody hear the question? Because I think it's a real good question for all of us. The question was, how can we get to the Blue Dogs and get them to hear us? Well, in this room, statistically, in this room, we have influence in every single congressional district in the country. Now, people are here representing states from all over the country. So in this room, just very quickly, let me see the hands of those of you who live in states that have Democratic U.S. senators. Okay? Contact your senators, whether they're Democrats or Republicans, because as I told you, Dr. Coburn said he thought 18 Republicans may vote for the care. Let's see the hands of those who have a Democratic U.S. congressman. See, there are a lot of folks. And y'all need to contact your congressman. But in the case of those who did not hold up their hand, you know somebody who does. It's either a classmate from college or medical school, somebody that you're in training with, somebody that you even went to grammar school or high school with, patients who moved into those districts. In this room, we have influence in every single congressional district. And so if we start that Amway triangle, pyramid, and contact everybody within your sphere of influence, then we can affect them, because we've got to put the heat on these people who are going to vote for Obamacare, whether it's H.R. 3200 or whether it's the Balkus bill or anything else. So by contacting everybody in your sphere of influence, and it doesn't matter. Now, you can find out who the Blue Dogs are by putting in Google search or Yahoo search, you can put Blue Dog Coalition, and you can get the list of all those people and see what districts that they live in. But people who particularly live in the Blue Dog districts and the Blue Dog Senator states, that's where we really need to put the heat. The progressives are lost. Barney Frank is not going to listen to anybody. They think we're too ignorant to take care of our own lives, and that's the reason that they are Marxists and they're going down this road. Nancy Pelosi could not care less what you say, even if you live next door to her. And neither could Barbara Boxer or Dianne Feinstein. Yes, sir.
David McCaleb, St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm a neurosurgeon, and I gave $1,000 to my U.S. Senate candidate just a couple of weeks ago, and lots of money. And everyone's got to do that. They've got to hold fundraisers in their homes and invite their friends. They've got to walk door to door. Got to give to their PACs, join their state associations, give to their PACs, and influence who they give to. As far as contacting, we are about to roll out with the folks I'm working with through FreedomWorks a large email phone blast campaign to 11 key Democratic senators, all Senate Finance Republicans, Mitch McConnell, and then everyone's own representative or senator. You'll see that very soon, and I'll ask you all when you see that email to forward it. Now, I want to ask you, you said you're opposed to H.R. 3200. I assume you're also opposed to individual mandates.
I am.
And do you believe, I don't think it's enough to say no to Obamacare. That's why our FreedomWorks message is going to say no to mandates, no to rationing, no vapor bill. So do you think that unanimously the Republicans in the House will vote against individual mandates? And also, can you help us and folks like me who are working find out who the key senators are who can be changed with the right pressure, grassroots pressure in the Senate to stop them from voting for mandates?
Well, those are good questions, and let me thank you. And the neurological surgeons were the first medical subspecialty that supported me personally as a candidate. It was a neurosurgeon at home that contacted the State Society and the national folks that helped me get some some financial assistance. But your specialty societies have PACs also. So I encourage you to contribute to those. But back to I am against individual mandates because there's no constitutional authority for those. In fact, the Constitution, if you read the document, Section 1 lists all the parameters of the Congress of the United States. Article 1. Section 8 of the Section 1 enumerates or lists the functions of the federal government. It's only 18. Only 18 things that the federal government is supposed to be doing. National defense, national security is the primary purpose of the federal government. The 10th Amendment put an exclamation point on that and it says, by golly, we mean it. If a power is not specifically given to the federal government by the Constitution, in other words, those 18 things in Article 1, Section 8, if it's not prohibited from the states, and that's having a state's own army and currency and having state tariffs and those types of things, then those rights are reserved for the states and the people. Our founding fathers meant it. But right now today we have 2 U.S. Supreme Court justices that have any concept of what the Constitution's all about, and that's my friend Justice Antonin Scalia and then Clarence Thomas. Only 2. We've had Republican and Democratic presidents that have no clue. The Republican Party and the Democratic Party have no clue. And in fact, over and over again, I see mandates and government solutions to not only health care, but all sorts of problems that are not constitutional and not free.